What is up, everybody? Welcome back. We are going to finally finish this darn thing today. So as you can tell, I did the forks, I did the rear rims, and suspension. Tank is going to be blacked out. I'm going to turn the cap blue, kind of the same color. Same color I did with these because it kind of matches. It looks kind of cool on there. Usually I'm not a fairing kind of guy, but I did these just for fun and they turned out really nice, really clean. I like the logo, I like the name there. So we'll be slapping those on too as soon as we're done with everything else. So we're just gonna run out and get some final hardware that I need to finish this up. We're gonna get the paint for the gas tank, engine paint to do the engine. I'm not sure yet. I think it would look good black. It's just painting engines is always a hassle when you leave them in the bike. You gotta like tape up the frame and everything. Oh, and how could I forget? Also going to chop the tail off today. I also have a new brake light assembly, so I'll be wiring that stuff up. That's the plan for today. The ugly trucklin's looking good today. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, we will not be taking that. We'll be taking the Buick. Alright, so I got back with all my parts and stuff. I got the gas tank up here on some jack stands. Got the first coat on that. And then got the gas cap off and the first coat of metallic blue on that. So it's already starting to match that a little bit. So that'll be nice. I'm going to throw on some parts real quick. This needs a bolt. There's some nuts over here that that thing needs a nut. That thing needs a nut. So that's next on the list. Alright, now we're going to throw some Loctite on the caliper bolts just to be safe because, you know, it doesn't hurt. Alright, so I got the new brake light and stuff. Here's the cover for it, which when I bought this it was already cracked and stuff, so that's just great. But so need some super glue to get that to stick on there. So I gotta super glue that back on real quick, and then once I'm done with that, it's time to give this harness the good old chop, and then we're gonna rewire this harness to work for that. So then we'll plug it into here, make sure everything works before we chop the tail off, and then find a place to mount that, throw all the junk back on, and it's pretty much done. Alright, I gave her the old Sneaky Zeke wiring harness. Beautiful finish there. Let's plug her in here. Maybe. It's difficult to do with one hand. Okay. There we go. Turn on the key. And let's see. Okay, so the running lights work. Let's try turn signals. I figured this, they don't blink. I think it's because the resistances are different in the LEDs than they are in the other turn signals, so they don't blink. I can fix that, but I probably won't. And let's try the brake light. Sweet. That's a really important one. Brake light's definitely the most important. Running is kind of important. Turn signals are semi-important, but I can always manually blink it. So yeah, not a big deal. Sweet. So now I've changed my mind. I'm not going to chop the metal quite yet. I'm actually going to I'm just going to remove this back piece and see if I can find a way to mount this here for now without just destroying this. So that's next. There we go. That is so much better. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot better. So next up is figuring out how to mount this guy, like right there-ish. Shouldn't be too difficult. I'm thinking zip ties might be involved. Alrighty, there we go. Light is mounted. License plate is mounted. This is fairly temporary. It's just got some heavy-duty zip ties on it, but I mean, it does the job. It's solid, so I'm not concerned. Gotta zip tie my little harness up a little bit, and then yeah, might take it for a ride or something. Wow. Some new handlebars wouldn't hurt. Bringing the tail a little closer to the seat wouldn't hurt. I like the black. It's cute.